we have repeated reports coming out time and time again that Kiev is bolstering this illegal attitude when it comes to the war front, that they are just dropping airstrikes and bombs on innocent people. They're just trying to slaughter everyone in eastern Ukraine. Let's be clear about that. It is genocide. These people are fighting for their lives. It's not a military complex that they are fighting. It is people that they are bombing. People that have lived there their whole lives. Now, what we've witnessed thus far is Kiev go out of their way time and time again to try to blame Russia. We witnessed them try to put together this phony peace that was supposed to be a rebel leader and a Russian leader communicating about flight MH17 being shot down, and they tried to blame it on Russia. Problem was that they got caught making it. And not only that, they got caught making it the day before MH17 was ever shot down. That's still gold. It still implicates them to a T that they were involved in this. And let's not forget about them coming in, taking over the radar towers, the Ukrainian jet showing up on radar a minute before it went missing. On and on and on. Kiev has been behind this. I have shown you how the Maidan soldiers first came into Kiev, backed on Jesuit order, by Jesuit command. These are neo-Nazis. They even have the swastikas on their helmets. They came in and were sniping both sides. I have the video proof on the backup channel. They were shooting both sides, and they were doing so, and they were filming it, and they were doing so from the tower in the building. And as the police and the protesters were getting shot, they trying to figure out what was happening. It was clear there was a deception happening. Once the police and the protesters realized what was happening, the whole game changed. Everything shifted. They then realized that there was a different enemy out there, and once Maidan released the videos, we knew that the shots were coming from exactly where the cameras were sitting, and it smoked them. And we have the proof, all the proof there is, that they are there to cause the trouble. They are the ones that ran the elected government out of Kiev. And once the smoke settled, the Obama administration and the EU goons came in, dusting off the shoulders, and said, "Where's the gold?" They took all the gold out of the country, and ever since, it's been a puppet show. So, when you hear the reports here that the U.S. is leading the war in eastern Ukraine, that is right. I mean, this is coming from the deputy prime ministers and everything else. That's who's behind it. It's no secret. And I'm going to say, if you start to see the United States push really hard in Syria, you're going to see Russia push really hard in Ukraine. I think it's inevitable the United States is going to try to take out Assad, and they're going to try to pummel Damascus. And at the same time, Russia, somewhere around the same time frame, will make its move and swoop all the way in past Kiev. And who knows? At that point, they may look at each other and say, well, it's either World War III or a fair trade. Who knows? Who knows what will happen down the road? But one thing's for sure. Damascus is in their sights, and you now know who is in full control of Kiev.